What is going on, my friends? Welcome on back to the hardcore. As most of you know, I've tried playing hardcore before. No! Well, not once, but twice. Oh. So here I am on my third attempt, and I think I can say it is going a whole lot better than the last two times. I mean, I haven't died yet. So far, I've built up the perfect little starter house, along with a mine going all the way down to the bottom of the world. I even terraformed an entire hill and built a completely secret iron farm. Although, there's something missing from all of this, and that's a place to store our animals. Well, I kinda have one, but it's not very humane. So I'm thinking a small little barn with some animal pens would work really well right in this area. And then right over there, I want to add in a few windmills, along with a massive wheat farm, because who doesn't love massive wheat farms? Definitely not me. And then I also need to build a pathway going all the way from the iron farm back to our starter house. So let's jump right on into it. The first thing I'm going to need is loads of coarse dirt. And conveniently enough, there's an old growth spruce biome right over there, which happens to be filled with coarse dirt. Don't mind if I just collect up a few stacks of this stuff. While I aimlessly collect up all of this coarse dirt, I just wanted to take a second to thank you guys for all the love and support you've been showing me. I mean, oh my goodness, this last month has been crazy. So thank you guys for subscribing, and if you're not subscribed, maybe hit that button. And you can also hit that like and notification bell at the same time, because it's convenient. But let's get back to it. Oh, and would you look at that? We have a lush cave right here. I think that's the first one I've found on this world so far. We'll come back and explore this a little bit later. I think I've got plenty of coarse dirt now, but I'm also going to need some spruce, and it's a lot more convenient cutting them down when they're already in the forest, rather than waiting for them all to grow and causing all of my grass to turn to podzol. I also want to collect up some of this mossy cobble too for some building reasons. Now that we got all the coarse dirt, I can get started on building the pathway all the way to the iron farm, which is pretty far away. Before I can do that though, my shovel is almost broken, so we need to repair that thing. So crafting myself a brand new diamond shovel, and then going over to the anvil and putting our enchanted one and the normal one together to repair the thing completely, which means we can now get started with building this path. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have it shoot up this way past the sugarcane farm and then make its way around this hill and then kind of curve its way all the way over to the Iron Mountain. But first, I gotta get rid of this water source and then also clear out a little bit of land for the pathway to go through and then replace all of this dirt and grass with some coarse dirt. A little bit something like this. I'm gonna leave it a little bit on the rougher side for now, and then we can come back through later and manicure the entire thing to make it really fit in. Do things in a step-by-step process, people. It makes these projects way less overwhelming. Now that I got a basic outline of what the path is gonna look like, I can get started on making it a little bit wider. Cause honestly, yeah, it's a little bit thin right now. We gotta fatten it up, if you know what I mean. The pathway is looking much better now with a little bit of gut to the sides, but I am pretty much completely out of coarse dirt. I have 50 to my name. And I originally thought I collected enough for this entire episode. Guess not. Now, I thought I had a great idea of just collecting up a bunch of gravel since I already have a bunch of dirt and just crafting some coarse dirt. But if you notice, I'm only getting flint. Well, that's because I have Fortune 3 on my diamond shovel. I thought it was such a great idea, but I don't think the game thinks it is. I mean, look how much gravel there is. It's insane. And it's much easier to collect up than the coarse dirt. Too bad though, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, well, hopefully this will be enough coarse dirt to finish off this pathway. And if it's not, I'm gonna be really upset. And I think I'm also lost. Nope, I'm not. This is the way back to home. I quickly made my way back to base and jumped into finishing this pathway. I made it about halfway through it before I ran out of coarse dirt last time, so at least I already had a major chunk complete. So far, it is definitely looking like a pathway, but it doesn't look very good. Detailing around the edges will definitely be needed in the future. And also some horses, because the pathway is pretty long, and having horses would definitely speed it up. I got myself a bunch of mossy cobble and normal cobble slabs that we can just place along the step-ups in dirt. I've been using spruce slabs, but I feel like using the cobble and mossy cobble might change it up a little bit in a good way. The next step to this pathway would be adding some lights for the nighttime. And luckily I built this iron farm last episode, so we have plenty of iron for lanterns. Grab all of that iron. Not bad, just over 4 stacks. Ooh, you know, I wonder what we have in this chest. And nothing really good. Could it be that crafting 64 lanterns might be a little overkill for this project? Maybe, but I can do it, so why not? When it comes to building these lamps, I think I'm gonna start with the barrel at the bottom and then wrap it in trapdoors, just like that. And then take a granite wall and a spruce fence and then another granite wall. And of course I need a little bit of dirt to use as building blocks. And then I wanna put a spruce plank right there with a stair on each side. And then another oak trapdoor on each side. And then to finish it off, put a chain right there and a lantern and then another lantern right there. Yeah, I think I like how that looks. I say think because it looks a little bulky. So I think the goal would be not to use too many of these and kind of just switch it up with some bigger ones, smaller ones, and then some medium-sized ones. How does it look from a distance? Actually, you know, from a distance, it looks really good. It's just up close, it looks really big. And that might also be because it's up higher on one block, giving it this effect of looking much larger than it really is. I gotta sleep though, because mobs are gonna start spawning pretty soon. With this design complete, I'm gonna go through and start adding a few around the pathway, and then probably come up with 1 or 2 more designs to add in also. But I'm gonna need to go grab some more materials. You know, I think that looks pretty good. It gives it just enough ambient light to look like super dramatic. I think I am gonna add a few more lanterns or light sources because it is pretty dark in some spots. I'm gonna sleep though real quick. Okay, this might be my chance to try getting a totem of undying, since last time it did not work very well. I just need to clear out my inventory and grab some more arrows, and also maybe build a box around the villagers at the nearby village. All right, I got everything together that I'm gonna need. Now I just need to find where the pillagers went. Did I hear them down here? Is that where I heard them? I can't find them anywhere. They've got to be around here somewhere. I swear I just heard a noise. Oh, that's a witch. That's no pillager. Well, sadly, I think they may have despawned, which means I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer for some more to spawn in. Besides that though, I think I want to add in another sugarcane farm right over there, just because it's nice and flat and our current sugarcane farm doesn't yield very much sugarcane every time we harvest it. Now yeah, I probably could build a fully automatic sugarcane farm, but sometimes the traditional ones are pretty cool looking. Now I don't want this thing to be too big, so I'm gonna dig out a little bit of dirt just to give me a border. And then next up, I need to get rid of all of this tall grass. And there's a lot of it. Almost there. And then I think I'm gonna put my other border, let's say right about here. I'm also gonna bring in a little bit of dirt right here just because it's a little bit of a harsh edge. That is looking much better, so now I just need to place a water source. Oh, and of course, it just has to start raining. Next up, I needed to dig out the pattern for the water sources themselves. There's a certain way to do this to get the most efficient planting as possible. I wanna say it's 1 down and 1 over, but for some reason, I am always having issues trying to figure out which way it's supposed to go and how to orient it. I also put up a small cliffside behind the farm just to separate it from the rest of the land. Following that, I did some detailing to add in a few boulders using granite and dripstone, and then also a few stone boulders. And obviously I had to add in the leaves on top of the walls with some lanterns. You know, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think all the details helps it blend in a little bit just because sugarcane can be a little bright on the eyes. I do feel like a building would work really well right here, and I have the perfect idea, which would be an auto sugarcane farm hidden within the building. I just love my secret farms. Although we're not going to be doing that today because I don't have slime blocks, and in order to build that auto farm, I'm going to need a lot of slime blocks. Besides that though, I do want to get started on the barn for all the animal pens. But before I can start building, I need to go collect up some resources and do a little bit of exploring. So I got pretty much everything together that I'm going to need. Actually, you know, I'm going to grab some leather booties in case we have to trek through some of that powdered snow. So far in this world, I still don't have any dark oak saplings. Actually, not even any dark oak wood. Setting out on our journey, I decided to make my way around the mountain so I didn't have to go over the top of it, because that can be a little bit tough sometimes. I'm still getting used to how large this mountain actually is. And right here is the original location that I wanted to build in. I mean, it's cool, but not as cool as the spot that we picked. I'm so glad I decided to change that. Shortly after passing up our OG building location, I came across a dark oak biome. And man, this thing was huge. Well, I'm just gonna collect up a few of these trees, maybe get 2 or 3 stacks of wood, and then also remember to grab grab some saplings, because sometimes I forget to do that. I'm just making my way back towards base, which obviously I'm pretty close to, so I can drop off all of the dark oak we collected and the saplings too. Once dropping those goodies off at the storage room, I made my way over to the spruce biome. One, I wanted to explore the lush cave, and I also needed some clay, which lush caves happen to have clay in them. There is the lovely clay that I need. I just don't want to get myself blown up or killed while collecting it. So I'm just gonna light as much of this up as I can. Got my bow and arrow and try to take out the skeleton. Okay, got him taken care of, and I'm gonna keep lighting this thing up. Lush caves are such a great addition. I mean, it was so hard to collect clay before, and now if you can find one of these, you have like unlimited clay. Oh, we got a zombie. Let's take this guy out. Having the smite 4 is so great. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. It may have been a bad idea, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I gotta do it. Oh, and he didn't even give me anything. All right, time to collect some of this stuff up. Oh my goodness, and there's so much of it. And in about 20 seconds, my inventory is completely full, which means I can get on out of here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I didn't place those down. Oh, did these just spawn because it's a spruce biome? Oh, that's such a bummer. I thought I found a spawner. Now, I don't need all of these clay balls to turn into bricks, but I kind of want to turn them all to bricks. So I'm just going to make an auto smelter real quick with some hoppers and furnaces. Put the furnaces right there, hoppers on top of that, and then the chest up here. So now I can just take like half of these, which is a lot, put half of these coal blocks in there, put the other half in here. And now all of these clay balls are gonna turn into bricks through auto smelting. While I wait for the clay balls to turn to bricks, I do wanna get started gathering up some sheep. And there happens to be 2 right here. So I got my wheat, and I just need you guys to follow me. This should work for now. I'm gonna breed them up so I can get a few more sheep going. While waiting for the cooldown on the sheep's breeding period, I decided to get started on this barn. Using a combination of stone, cobblestone, and andesite, I did some texturing. I also used some stripped spruce wood for the beams. Yes, I know it's looking a little bland right now, but once we get a roof put on it and even a second floor, it's gonna look much better. I do want to try keeping the same building style we've been using, so the building doesn't stick out too much among the other ones. I think that's looking quite a bit better. I mean, it can definitely use some detailing, but I'm happy with the structure itself. I'm thinking for the inside, I'm mainly gonna leave that to horses, which we don't have any right now, but soon we will. And then doing all the pens on the outside, which I need to get started with. I think one right here would work pretty well, kind of having it come off a little bit. And then every once in a while, we can place a log down, strip it, and throw a lantern on top of it. A little bit something like that. And I think this is a good size for the pig pen, just because we're never really gonna need that many pigs. All they really give you is pork chops, which is just a food source. Where the cows on the sheep, on the other hand, they give you leather and wool, which can definitely be used a lot. I think another pen would work really well right here, so sticking with the same concept, I'm just gonna place some fences down and some logs with some lanterns. This also isn't a very big pen, but I think it will work for the sheep, because eventually I am gonna set up a fully automatic wool farm, so I won't need many sheep in this pen. Oh, wait a second, they're back. Okay, so I think I can kill them without it setting off a raid over at that village. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Come on, take all these guys out. Come on, let me take them out. This guy out last with the banner. Okay, we got the bad omen effect. Now I need to go clear out my inventory real quick just because I have way too much stuff on me. I also want to make my way over to the skeleton spawner real quick to grab some of these bows and combine them together. Is there any in here? No, not any in there. I thought I got one with infinity. Yeah, that one right there. Oh, infinity. Okay, that's actually a pretty good bow. We can turn that into power 3. Throw these 2 guys together. Oh, that is expensive. Can I go that way? Oh yeah, much better. I got everything together that I think I'm gonna need, and I need to move pretty quickly because last time I didn't check where the villagers were, but this time I know exactly where they are, and they are trapped in a box with an open roof. So once I get within a distance, oh, I'm probably gonna lose my librarian villager. Okay, I gotta move quick. I gotta get these guys all covered up. Do something a little bit like this. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Just gotta slowly shoot them from right here. Can I hit that guy? Take this guy out real quick, the banner guy. Round 1 completed. I'm gonna build up my walls a little bit. All right, where is the next round spawning? Okay, there they are. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. 1 remaining. He's right there. Got him. Okay, the next round is starting. I'm gonna eat some food real quick. There's just one more remaining. I have no idea where he is though. I think he's down here. Okay, he's been killed. Where is the next round gonna spawn in? So far, we're off to a good start. This is going on to round 4, I think. I think round 5 and 6 are when they get really difficult and the alleys and stuff start spawning. I want to start with taking out the witches. Okay, I got all the witches taken out. We're down to one more. This guy right here. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Where's he at? I want to collect all this XP and all these emeralds. Where is this guy at? Take him out, and then I gotta get back into my hideout. Okay, there is the next round. Just want to take out the big guy, because I'm pretty sure he can break through walls and blocks and everything. Oh, okay, that's the alleys. Okay, this isn't good. This isn't good, guys. This isn't good, guys. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. This is not good. Get me out of here. Oh, my goodness. They do so much damage. I wonder what they're doing to the villagers. Okay, there's just this one remaining. Yeah, where are they going to spawn in? I'm going to kind of go from a distance just because that was really, really close. Way too close of a call. I'm able to just kind of hit them from really far away. This is working pretty well. I'm going to sleep real quick just because I can. All right, there's only one remaining. I'm going to kind of run around, grab all the loot. Okay, we got a totem of undying. Okay. Ooh, and some of the iron golems have died too. Let's check on how everything's doing. Okay, 2 totems of undying. There's still one remaining. Oh, I kind of want to get them out of here. Okay, here comes the next round. Here comes the next round. I want to get up here though so I can at least see where they're at. Where are they going to spawn? Oh my goodness. Just slowly but surely got to take these guys out. Look how many alleys there are. Oh my goodness. Oh, here comes one of them. Okay, this is where it gets scary. Now that we have the totem, though, I can put it in my offhand. Okay, they're back. They're back. They're back. They're back. I mean, technically, I got what I wanted, so I could just abandon the villagers. Why are they so strong? We're in all diamond armor, and they're doing damage to me like it's nothing. Okay, getting low on hearts again. Getting low on hearts again. Okay, get this one in my hand. Okay, that was not fun. Well, everything despawned, which I think only means one thing. Yeah, that's exactly what that means. All the villagers died, same with the iron golems. Hey, at least we were able to build an iron farm before this. And we got 2 totems of undying before I had to use one, so we only have 1 now. Do I think it was worth it? Yeah, I still totally think that was worth it. Because now I have that 1 extra life if I ever need it. With the rain gone and some time taken to absorb that I almost died during that raid, I'm ready to get started on finishing up this barn and all the pens. First off, I need to place in all the fences for the cow pen, and then also come back through and add in some fence gates at each of the pens. For the horse pens themselves, I'm kind of thinking of doing an idea of having 2 blocks and then some stairs, and then some walls on top of those blocks. A little bit like that. I can do another one right over here, a smaller one right here. I do need to add in the fence gates though. And then in this bigger area, I think we can actually have this be our horse breeding zone. Add in all of the fence gates and then also some fence posts. I think that is looking pretty good. I do want to put some lanterns on the inside though, just to lighten the whole place up. And then the floor definitely needs to be replaced with some coarse dirt. I'm gonna leave a little bit of grass so then we can bone meal it and put some tall grass in. Originally, I had a lot more planned for today, but sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all done. With some miscalculations of timing, I think I'm going to have to call today's episode here. I mean, we got a lot done and I almost died also. Too close of a call. Way too close of a call. Although we were able to get this barn pretty much completed and then also build a massive pathway leading all the way over to our iron farm. And sadly, we also lost our villagers. I'm just noticing that the sugarcane farm is fully grown in and that thing is huge. Take this, chicken. But I'm sorry, my friends, for such a short episode today and not getting as much done. I'd love to do more, but like I said, timing and all, I'm just not able to. So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, and I promise next time's episode will be much, much longer and also filled with a lot more stuff. So see you in the next one.